And in today's video I'm back with another interview. I'm here with Natasha Kiran, aka Tash Weekender. How are we doing?
Hi guys, you alright? Doing fantastic. Just
Amazing.
chilling out, relaxing. Do you know what I mean? We just had the public workout today. We're in fight week.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready to go. But yeah, I'm just relaxing. Just waiting for Saturday, really. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate your time, especially on fight week as well. I'm sure it's been a very hectic week so far.
been a hectic week, but I love it. It's what
Love
we
it.
live for. We love this shit. We love this
Indeed,
game. Can
indeed,
I
amazing.
swear on
Yeah, yeah, you can say whatever.
that?
Of course. Okay, cool. So we'll start with the question, which I always like to start off with. What kind of got you into fighting in general?
So I actually was approached. So obviously being on the show and whatnot, so back last year I got approached to do celeb MMA.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it all originated from. So we started filming that. That kind of fell through, and then we ended up changing into Rage Combat.
Mm-hmm.
But we ended up so I was doing MMA at first, training for MMA,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I say, it fell through, and then we ended up doing boxing instead with Rage Combat. So that's where it all came from. Just somebody messaged me on Instagram, someone approached me, said, "Do I fancy doing it?" And I thought, yeah, well, why not? New challenge, why not?
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
I'm partying my life away. Might as well do some.
Indeed, indeed. And so, I mean, was there maybe a little bit growing up, was there any kind of fighting you did, maybe out and about, or is there any kind
I
of
mean,
stories?
obviously, plenty of fighting on the nights out
Mm-hmm.
growing up,
Mm-hmm.
but at least now we can put it to good
Of
use. Do you know what I
course.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
You
Indeed.
know, no
Indeed.
more prison sentences. Just kidding. Only joking.
Of
I've
course.
not been to prison. Sorry.
Just had to clarify. Yes, of course. So you've got this fight announced. It's going up this weekend, and first of all, how excited are you for it to be happening?
I'm really excited. I'm like, what's the word? I'm shocking myself how excited I am
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, where are the nerves? I'm like, where's the, oh God, I don't want to do it sort of feeling. Do you know what I mean? But I don't have any of that for some reason. I think I'm just really enjoying the experience. So yeah, I'm really excited.
That's amazing. And I mean, you've got your opponent, Carla Jade. There's been
Yeah.
not too much so far from what I've seen, too much kind of back and forth between you two. Or am I wrong in saying?
She's um she's a strange one.
Okay.
She's a strange one. But yeah, no, listen, it's all at the end of the day, we don't know each other. We've never met each other. We are fighting. There is going to be a bit of fight beef.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think she's taking it a bit too serious.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's kind of like chill out a little bit. It's all fun and games, isn't it? We're
Mm-hmm.
all in the same experience. We're all on the same level. It's like, is it white collar level? Is that what we call it? See what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
that I don't take it that serious. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think she's just taking it a bit too serious. But listen, let her. That's what she wants to be like. She can be like that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Indeed.
But I'm just having fun with it.
Mm-hmm. That's good too. That's
Yeah.
amazing. And I suppose as this fight and this fight week's been progressing, has it maybe gotten yourself up for the fight a bit more? And with every day getting closer, you're getting even more excited.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I had a very short camp.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in camp for 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. That's it. It was really, really intense.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just really like, although I was really enjoying camp, I was just really ready for fight week.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's here. It's a bit like, not that I've sort of took my foot off the gas, but it's a bit like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can relax a bit now. You can enjoy your time a bit now. There's not so much training. Obviously, we'll do a bit every day, but the grueling work is over. So yeah, I'm just excited for, well, we've got the press conference tomorrow night. I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the fight, I'm just going to enjoy the experience. Like I say, take every step, take every day, sorry, day by day. And I don't want to like rush the time. Do you know what I mean? Because I know come Sunday, I'll be like, oh, it's all over.
Mm-hmm.
Then what will I do? Well, I'll
Mm-hmm.
be going to Ibiza, but
Of course.
yeah, really enjoying it.
Amazing. That's brilliant. And what is that kind of motivation for boxing for you at the moment?
I think the motivation is well, one, don't have a job.
Fair enough.
Weekend I got axed, so there's no more TV shows.
Hmm.
Well, yet. So the motivation really is obviously one, it's a job, you know. Two, it's a great fitness challenge.
Hmm.
You know, I sort of, if I'm all, in all honesty, that's like probably 80% of the reason I took it on.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, I didn't have anything else going on anyway, but also like the fitness part of it because I've had to come down from 60 kilograms down to 55, and like that's a lot of work, I
Definitely.
think. Anyway, you know what I mean? The diet's
Mm.
really serious, so I think for me, I sort of did it kind of for that.
Hmm.
I mean, I just wanted to lose weight so I could look good in Ibiza for
No,
my holiday. So
makes sense.
it's a bit like a fitness program, if you ask me.
Hmm.
Like
No,
fitness camp.
it makes sense. You just kind of got to hope if you are going on holiday that there isn't any injuries that come from this fight.
Oh, honey, don't you put that into the universe? I don't think
I'm sorry.
so.
I'm sorry.
Put that out there. No, no.
No, no. Okay, we'll make sure that's not being talked about. We'll move on to just with the kind of whole Misfits boxing and
Yeah,
the way it is branded at the moment. And I mean, you've come in, and everybody comes in with quite a big platform. They have a big fan base with them, and it's definitely a inspiring thing for everybody. And do you kind of want to inspire young girls that are maybe looking to go into boxing?
yeah. I'll be honest. Definitely. Obviously, it's early days for me in the boxing world.
Hmm.
Like I say, I only sort of got into it last year, early last year. But yeah, definitely, that's something. If I do carry it on, because I don't know what's going to happen in the
Mm.
future. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it is something that I'm going to continue with and do well in, then I definitely do want to inspire young females because I think there's a lot of sort of, I don't know, people. I don't know what's the word. There's a lot of like, oh, if you're boxing, like you're not girly enough in a way.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're a boxer, like you're not girly, you're manly, and blah blah blah. Like we need to just squash all that. Like
Mm.
girls, we can do whatever we want. You can do whatever you set your mind to. It's the same for lads though as well. So obviously there'll be a lot of lads out there that want to try it, that don't want to try it. They might see women do it and think, do you know what? I could do that. That might motivate them as well.
Mm.
Get into it, even if it's just getting into it for fitness, because I'll be honest, it's so good for your mental side of things. Like my mentality has transformed in the past year
Mm.
just from sort of being in the industry and being like around it,
Mm.
being around the people. So I definitely, yeah, I definitely do want to inspire people. I definitely recommend people doing it, even if they just do like a fitness class once a week.
Mm.
It's so good. It's great.
Mm.
I love the sport, if I'm honest. It's great. I mean, I don't live and breathe it. I'm not going to watch it 24/7, but
Yep.
it is a fun sport.
Mm. Indeed, and something which sorry, yeah, no, of course, and I mean something which I've kind of talked about to other fighters in the past as well is the fact of boxing isn't something which you can, in my opinion, when you are training it, you can't be. It's not quite as tiring in my opinion because I feel like you're focusing more on like the technique and stuff like that that you aren't maybe thinking, oh, this is a grueling exercise.
No, so I think personally, it is 80%
Mm.
up here,
Mm.
personally. Now, you can have the best technique ever. This is, again, my personal opinion. In what I've experienced, you can have the best technique in training and whatever, but once you're in that ring,
Mm.
like, I'm sorry, that's going out the window. Like, I think it's all about being up here. You've got to be 80% fit up here. And obviously that training will build that. But you need to have the right trainer. My trainer's like fantastic for the mindset. He's like he's pretty much a bloody psychology coach, whatever you call him. But I think for me, it's that's the main focus is your mindset. So you sort of got to be strong up there. But even if you're not, like say I wasn't that strong up there, even if you're not, your training will build that, and
Mm.
you have to go have a good trainer.
Mm.
You train needs to understand that. You don't want someone just shouting at you all the time. You need someone that can sort of be good for your mind. So who's the right person to train with? That's right for you because everyone's different.
Mm.
I don't want someone to shout at me because I'll go, who the fuck do you think you're speaking to? But, oh, sorry, battery. Sorry, did you lose me there?
I've got a little bit of connection problems, but I think we're all good.
Sorry, can you? Right. So yeah, sorry. But as long story short, choose the right trainer for you
Yeah,
because everyone's different.
yeah, indeed. No, it's a great message, and so I suppose for possible, if you do decide to stick down this boxing route, possible opponents. Am I right in saying that Liv Cook was a possible opponent for this fight as well?
Well, this is it. She was in the contract. We was ready to sign and
Ah,
ready to go, and then last minute she's pulled out because she's hurt
okay,
her ankle.
right.
But she's climbing rock walls and kicking footballs off them after that. So it's like, did you really hurt your ankle? Not sure. She just didn't want to fight me. I don't know why,
Understandable.
because I'm not a bloody professional athlete, am I?
We'll
I've got the
see.
same pretty much experience as everyone else here, but I don't know. Maybe she's not done boxing before she got a bit scared. Who knows?
Who knows? But I mean, maybe it's a good sign that you're scaring people already and you haven't even stepped foot in the ring yet.
You know what? I like that. I like you. Thank you for that. I'll use that tomorrow.
Okay. Appreciate that. I'm making it big time now.
What
So, oh,
is
sorry.
Alex? Yeah,
Yes,
Axel.
Alex, Axel, whatever.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
for all the channels, is it the channel Axel? You're
Axel.
Alex.
Well, channel's Axel72. Yeah.
Is it Alex Axel? Is that your full name?
No, my name's not Alex Axel. That'd be cool.
I Let's just call you Alex Axel.
Okay, we'll go with that. Whatever works. Um, Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's working. Yep. So, just for the kind of whole female boxing scene in general and the women's female boxing
Yeah,
scene, do you feel like it's only
yeah.
really kind of developing in the right way at the moment?
I do, but I will be honest. I think the boys do get more. They do get more recognition. Is it recognition? I'm bloody shit with words, but the boys get more attention with it.
Hmm.
Because it is sort of obviously, well, it's branded a man's sport back then, isn't it? Do you
Mm.
know what I mean? Because it's only been around what? How many years for women? Not that
Mm.
many.
Yeah.
Um, so I do still think there's some work on it that
Hmm.
needs to happen. But again, this is just the beginning, isn't it?
Mm.
For the influencer side of things, this is just the beginning. So I definitely think that more girls need to get involved. I definitely think we need to push it more from the female side of things. Um, I think it would help having like a female person at the top. Do you know
Mm.
what I mean?
Mm. Yeah,
Just to
definitely.
sort of get that vibe. Yeah, I think there definitely needs to be more of a push on the female side of things. But
Mm.
it's going in the right direction. But yeah, we need more females. It's true.
Indeed, no, I'd have to agree. I mean, you saw kind of Astrid Wet try and go off and do her own thing with creating a promotion, and that it didn't really seem to go out too well. Maybe you never know. One day, we'll see another female creator do the same.
Yeah, could be me, eh?
Could be. You never know.
Could be me. No, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, there's high hopes for it, isn't there?
Mm, indeed.
We've just got to sort of pushing it, like, but also like people need to, like I said before, I think let's not take it, let's not take it too serious. Let's have a laugh with it and
Mm,
like just be positive and like it's entertainment. Do you know what I
mm,
mean? It's comedy at the same time.
mm,
Like it's people's personalities as well. Like let's not all take it so serious. I think if everyone just relaxes a little bit, it'd be a bit better.
mm.
Personally,
No, I'd have to agree.
just have a laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Mm, yeah, totally. No, I'd have to agree.
Did you see Ashley's video?
No,
Have you seen his? Have you seen his song?
no.
Right after this, you need to watch it. It's hilarious. Well, listen to it. It's hilarious. Go on his Instagram after this.
Okay, I'm a bit scared now.
Like that vibe.
Okay, okay. I'll have a look. Scaring me a bit, but I'll have a look. Make sure it's make sure it's
Funny.
okay. Okay, and I'll have to check it out. And I suppose we'll move on to. I just got a couple more questions for you. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Um, so just with the kind of big main fight in influencer boxing at the moment, we got KSI versus Tommy Fury. Would you have any sort of prediction you could give on that?
I mean, I said this the other day, so listen, obviously I've not studied them. I'm
Mm.
again like I know like I'm in sort of in the industry, but I don't sit, live, and breathe and
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it all the time. I'll see clips here and there. Obviously, I've been to the fights and stuff, but I'm just going to go with 50-50
Mhm.
because I do believe they're both amazing.
Mhm.
Obviously, they are amazing, both of them. So I'm very tied
Mm.
between the two.
No,
Um, yeah, I'm just really tied. So I'd say 50-50, definitely.
of course. No, that's what makes it such a good fight. And
But yeah, I think that's why it's got such good hype, isn't
mm,
it? Because obviously you actually don't know what way it's going to go.
mm, indeed, no.
Is it the professional influencers? Ooh, which one is it?
Oh,
Could be a tie.
could be.
What if it's a tie?
Then your prediction's
You
right.
never know. Yeah, there you go. I hope so.
Cool, amazing. Well, I'll leave with this final question, which I always like to ask. You got a little bit of a platform here on this channel. Is there anything that you'd like to personally shout out?
Anything I want to shout out?
Mhm.
Who's next, baby?
Mhm.
Who's next?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Amazing. Bold call out.
not even, and obviously I've already won. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So who's next?
Well, that's the main question. That's what everybody's thinking. Cool.
If you find someone, let me know.
Okay. Will do. I will have to. Um, cutting out a bit. I think I've got you back now. Anyway,
Sorry, is this awful?
it's all good. It's all good. Cool. Well, I appreciate your time very much, and I understand. Yeah, I understand it's late. Yeah, I appreciate your time very much. It's been a pleasure. No, it's all good. It's all good. Just before I do actually end up losing you just from connection here. But yeah, thank you very much. Best of luck with the fight on this weekend, and I do hope that you manage to get a victory. And I mean, if you ever want to come back on the channel, I'd love to have you back on.
Oh, thank you so much. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Amazing.
And yes, I'll definitely be on in the future, hon.
Brilliant.
Once I win that other interview.
Of course. Amazing. Okay.
How do you feel? Fantastic.
Brilliant. That's what that's the mindset I'm liking. I'm liking the energy. I'm loving the energy. Um, Brilliant. Oh, cool. Okay. And so if you're on the around, subscribe, please do so. Like video if you do need like video, and thanks for watching. All right.